Live from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York, we welcome you to this presentation of Suffolk County High School Hockey League's 50th anniversary season on LI Sports Network, as we are gearing up for this evening's Sunday showdown between the Ward Melville Patriots and the Northport Huntington Tigers. Mike Calandra here, along with Frank Botetto beside me, as Ward Melville enters this matchup with a lot of pressure on their shoulders as they aim to finally go home with their first victory of the season. They come into this matchup struggling to get that big W, despite having plenty of talented players leading the way, most notably that duo of James Clifford and Jake Mangano leading the charge, while on the other side, Northport Huntington they come into this season as the defending regular season champs, with plenty of power still intact. Obviously lost some big names in Blake Hansen, Carmine Patelli, Michael Meyer, Aiden Donnelly, who have all gone on to graduate or have continued to play hockey somewhere else. And Northport Huntington have the players needed to fill those roles, and they have stepped up enormously during the absence of those main event players that catapulted them to a regular season campaign that the franchise would never forget. And here they are today, coming into this matchup with a light roster intact, but some new faces that are getting their first licks at the varsity hockey level. Most notably, PAL Junior Islanders, or Suffolk County PAL product, JT Caruso, a member of the Tigers JV squad, making his varsity hockey debut. We'll wait to see which Tiger will get the starting rights in goal for tonight, as Angel Spinelli is not in the lineup for this matchup, so it will come down between Haley Martin or Evan Schubert getting the nod in goal, while Jake Varetinich is going to most likely, pardon me, this is going to be a different change in scenery in goal for Ward Melville. Both teams strategizing for the last time before we get this contest underway. Make sure to follow us at our social media channels at LI Sports Network. Sean Tittle, James Clifford kick this thing off as Northport Huntington tries to control the possession inside their zone, and it gets relinquished to the other end. It'll be touched up for icing. As I alluded to before, Northport Huntington entering this contest with a light bench, just by the clear evidence of the amount of players positioned not on the ice compared to what Ward Melville has in their arsenal that can be a big factor here in this matchup. Tittle rocked there by the heavy body of Jake Mangano. Our first big hit of the contest delivered with some force by the Long Island Royals product. Ryan Hobbs sends this one off the boards and ahead. James Clifford storms in and rings it off the post. So Ward Melville making their presence felt early in this contest. Mangano with another chance in front, nullified, rebound, and it gets pushed aside. I don't know if the second opportunity got a piece of Schubert or not, as this one definitely does. And it'll be further canceled to the other end by the Tigers for icing. Some big chances on goal early here for Ward Melville against Evan Schubert. Now we wait and see if this next line can capitalize and go out in front. Tyler DePaula walks his way in on the backhand, denied there by Schubert. Caruso gets it to Henry Norris, and Norris gets drilled to the ice. Another heavy body check laid on a Tiger. As Peter Bendelowitz and Tyler DePaula man the defense. Here comes DePaula trying to work his way back in. Instead, it's flipped out by the Tigers, who go for another line change. Bendelowitz. Now Bogusch twists this one in deep. Scalero trying to get there in time, takes a bump as this shot is launched wide by DePaula. Meanwhile, Ward Melville using all the time needed, or their players using every second to their own advantage for these shifts, as Northport Huntington is forced to make quick line changes due to the white roster intact, as I mentioned before. This one gets sent to the other side off a stick, as Casera gets it on net, and it's stopped in front by Schubert. And Northport Huntington will look to respond on their goalie's behalf, but Northport has a little trouble getting by the Patriots defense unit. Casera angles this one ahead, it goes off the boards and out of the reach of the intended target. Anderson and Schubert with the cover-up. Mangano, Clifford invading the goal right there, but Northport Huntington able to stand their ground as this one will go for icing. JT Caruso forces the steal, and here he comes off and score! A bullet upstairs by Caruso, and it's 1-0 Northport Huntington. A major milestone there accomplished by the young forward Caruso. His first goal at the varsity level. Tigers up 1-0. And icing is called here. So one goal given up in the early moments of this contest for Chris Hintz, as the Patriots try to rebound from Caruso's offensive attack and get a stoppage, which will move the face-off draw outside of the zone into a new location. Hand pass was the reason for that. Another quick whistle and we'll do it again. Two junior Islanders beating on the face-off draw there, as Clifford couldn't get past the defense being bestowed by the Tigers. Sarah locates it before dropping it over as the Patriots attempt to break out the other way. Almost forced the steal there. And here comes Tittle in the zone. Sean Tittle on goal. And Hintz makes the save. Puck almost broke free there on the late poke, but the whistle had already been blown. Chance denied in front by Hintz. The rebound gets sent to the other corner. Paula feeds it onto the stick of Bendelowitz, who then gets it over to the streaking Scolaro, finding Bogish towards the net, and it's gloved carefully by Schubert. Nice little basket catch there by the Tigers netminder. Caruso again off to the races. JT Caruso, save made there that time against number 40 by Hintz. Bogish back in the zone. Caruso almost got it back again as the Pola sends it in front, but it got blocked. Or Melville, however, making their way close to the goal. But it's turned over again to Caruso and the Tigers. Caruso, long-range dump into the glove of Hintz. He'll elect to play it as the Pola will carry it in deep. The Pola with speed charging to the net. Couldn't stuff it home there. Bogish almost connecting in front with DePola. Here comes Blake Belt, I should say. Or pardon me, that was neither Belt or Caruso, as that was Blake Brown. So Ioannidis awaiting at the point. This one gets picked up by Blake Belt. Sean Tittle on the hunt, along with Brown. Ioannidis almost making the keep there, and this allows Ward Melville to charge in for the tie. Big save made on Mangano by Schubert. Another close opportunity for the Patriots here in the first period, nullified once more by Schubert. This one couldn't connect for the Tigers inside the zone. Now they break out, but it's immediately turned over again to the Patriots. Brian Hobbs trying to make some magic in the zone. Mangano sending that shot wide, and it inadvertently forces Ward Melville all the way back into their own zone. Caruso able to pickpocket the Patriots down low. Here comes the late man in the trailer with a drive that misses. Rebound, skipping wide of the cage. Caruso couldn't play it back out in front successfully. Takes a hit right there from Hobbs. Those two battling for position. Ioannidis winds up, and the deflection is knocked out of play in front. That time by Beckman. So some of the major names, key players not in the lineup for the Tigers tonight are Tyler Paragallo, Robert Savaglio, the top defensive pairing for Northport Huntington. Then on the offense, no Billy Collins and no Michael Agafonov. Tyler DePaula, meanwhile, almost squeezes his way through the defense as he tries to answer their call for the Patriots. Ioannidis, and now here's a chance for Ward Melville, again in alone. Save made by Schubert. Evan Schubert with another big stop, that time against Thomas Boucher. One gets tossed back, and it's canceled out by the Tigers, and they'll go to the penalty. One player for Ward Melville shaken up on that one. It's the travel product. Peter Bendelowitz slowly on the bench as Ward Melville activates the power play units for the first time tonight. DePaula, Cassara at the points. Clifford, Hobbs, Mangano causing havoc in front. This one popped in front, but it couldn't be connected by any of the Patriots in front, and Cassara being hounded down there by Brown as Northport Huntington tries to execute on the penalty kill with their special teams unit. Sent ahead, Jake Mangano busting in, and he sent it wide. Numerous missed tallies for the Patriots in this opening period. Belt lofts this one out of the zone with that big clear. Minute left on the man advantage for Ward Melville. Hobbs with Mangano in tow. Looking for DePaula at the top. The moment he's being pinned up against the boards now, Clifford gets it over to Breslin. one ricochets off a skate in front, and it allows Northport Huntington to get the clear. But it's Topola who comes up with a quick steal and makes his way back in with a chance. He scores! Topola beats Evan Schubert, and it's a tied hockey game. That was a big one, much needed goal for the Patriots. They jump on it right there with Topola answering the praises. So it's a 1-1 game with just about 5 minutes remaining in the first period, and just a minute after the Patriots capitalize and tie this game up, they'll go to the penalty box with Lucas Scolaro sitting for the next 2 minutes. Northport Huntington on the power play as they try to break the deadlock score. One gets sent in. It's played off the pad of Hintz. Tittle trying to jump in there and make something happen. Ward Melville was able to put a stop to it. Caruso makes the keep at the point, and Blake Belt moves into a different location to try to connect with someone in front, and now it's James Clifford with a little maneuver as he busts his way to the net, and he's stopped by Schubert. So a big chance there nullified by Evan Schubert. Back the other way, Caruso trying to connect with a man in front, and it's stopped by Hintz. The Freeport Arrows product has it in his glove. Centering chance wouldn't go there. Caruso plays it back to the point. Caruso winds up with a chance, and it ricochets off the stick and goes out of play. DePaula curling away from Caruso, or almost getting away from him, as Tittle has it again for the Tigers. Sean Tittle fanned on the shot there, and the steal is made by DePaula. DePaula squeaks his way through to the goal. Save made, rebound, score! Another electrifying attack by Tyler DePaula, and the Patriots have taken over the lead. It's 2-1. Goal is credited to DePaula, as Jake Mangano tried to jab it in there at the last moment. It seemed like the puck already crossed the line and squeaked through the pads of Schubert before Mangano's stick could touch it one more time. And so DePaula picks up his second of the period. Now we'll see if the Patriots can hold on to the lead, as Northport Huntington has a heavy arsenal in their system that can change the narrative in just a split second. Lowitz trying to break free down low. This one going to be flipped out of the zone. Blake Brown trying to go after it. Morris takes a check along the glass. And the Lowitz gets it on over. Casera maneuvering away from chaos. This one gets pushed onto the stick of Clifford, almost getting his way by. Sarah trying to connect with a man in front that's turned over back to the Tigers. Then relinquish it right back to the Patriots. So that one almost got intercepted in the neutral zone. Here is Belt. Belt trying to step into one, and he stopped there on the backhand try. Patriots having some trouble exiting the zone and breaking out here, despite leading 2-1. There's Clifford, able to shake his way by. James Clifford back in the zone, couldn't dangle his way past the defense there, and this allows Sean Tittle with a chance on the offense the other way. He's denied by Hintz. Rebound. Hintz sprawling out of position as Caruso is able to make the save near the half wall as Tittle falls to the ice. Now Ward Melville is able to escape again the other way. Here come the Patriots back in on the attack. Nice maneuver in front, and this one couldn't be jammed home that time. A little dipsy-doodle play almost getting finished off with Thomas Boucher putting in between his legs. DePaula back on the ice, hungry for more as this one gets chipped and carried in further by the Patriots. Boucher positioning himself in front near the goal. Here's Boucher slamming on the brakes. Chance from the point. Kick save made that time through the screen of bodies by Schubert. This one gets further chipped down and cleared by the Tigers as the clock winds down in these final 35 seconds. And Allowance on the hunt, being guarded right there by Belt. Blake Belt trying to make an impact late. Belt held off there by Casera as he couldn't muscle his way by the big body, number 77. Should do it for the first period. The Patriots are going to enter the zone with caution, and that'll do it for one. 2-1 Ward Melville after 15 minutes of play. Second period about to get started. DePola sauces this one ahead, but Mangano couldn't fly by the defense there. Here's Belt on the attack, sending it in front, but it couldn't be finished off in the slot. Now we get another whistle. DePaula slamming on the brakes before delivering it over to his Junior Islanders teammate Ryan Hobbs. Hobbs dangling in the zone. His progress impeded before Clifford gets it back to Hobbs. Score! Magic by the Junior Islanders pairing. Finished off beautifully by Ryan Hobbs, and it's 3-1. That was all Ryan Hobbs there, ladies and gentlemen, as he generated the latest goal for the Patriots. And now things are about to get really interesting as Northport Huntington has added Michael Agafonov and Ryan Collins to this matchup. Now we'll wait and see if that is going to be a huge contributing factor in how this hockey game goes, but you can see it there. Oh, and there is a storm that's about to brew for sure. Robert Savaglio also in the lineup now as the Tigers get three key reinforcements as Peter Bendelowitz scores! Snipe City! 4-1. How about this for some news as Billy Collins dangles to the goal and almost finishes it off with that backhand try. And now Clifford rockets his way back into the zone. Clifford trying to shake off everyone in front. Ryan Hobbs, Clifford, Mangano for the Patriots. Michael Agafonov, Billy Collins, that dangerous Junior Islander tandem almost connecting there. They did connect, but it couldn't be connected home. Now Robert Savaglio tries to get in on the mix. This one couldn't be finished off in front there. Caruso under heavy pressure by Clifford. Here's Michael Agafonov. Agafonov on the attack, dangles by DePola, and he's denied by Hintz. Heavy body check thrown there against DePola, or Hobbs near the half wall. This one gets spiked in front, and no one home. Clifford with the steal. Clifford held off there by the Tigers, have trouble exiting the zone. Mangano, now Billy Collins racing in. Collins delayed. Collins putting on a clinic inside the zone, feeds it in front. Caruso tied up there as he couldn't finish it off. Tyler DePaula, a pair of goals, back in the zone. That one gets pushed aside by Schubert. And Gano controlling, dishes it over. And Allowance across. That one couldn't be knocked home. Gafanov able to locate it and settle it down with Collins streaking in front. Gafanov trying to dance around pressure being given to him by Scolaro. This one gets connected onto the stick, almost on the stick of Collins. He's now in a tight battle in the corner with Casera as Gafanov tries to help out late. Both teams trading possessions rather quickly. Billy Collins misfiring there. Bogish entering the zone. Bogish. Loses it right there to Savaglio as Gafanov tries to nudge it further into the zone. Knocked across. Brown in the picture trying to go after it. A bunch of Tigers almost coming together there. Gafanov back on the bench. As Beckman returns to the ice. Brown pops this one into the end boards as Norris tries to go after it. Ward Melville trying to escape down the wing as Bendelowitz throws this one in deep off the wall. Here's Belt. That one couldn't be connected there, but Savaglio stays on the attack. Savaglio looking for an option, almost got finished off there by Beckman. Another chance is nullified for Northport Huntington. Billy Collins blockered away by Hintz. Another whistle to stop play. So the last goal Ward Melville score has been credited to Christian Bogish. However, all signs, all indications point to it actually being a goal for no other than Daniel Ortiz, who happened to be the one that released the shot. And now it's Clifford, with a little play in front, almost knocking it home. Paula at the top, through a screen, body score! Is that the hat trick? Yes, it is. But it may have gotten deflected home, and the replay will give us the answer. No tip in front. And that's 3 for Tyler DePaula. And that makes it a 5-1 hockey game. A huge performance for the PAL Junior Islanders product being on display here tonight. You have to wonder if timeout is going to be called at some point by the Tigers to get themselves back in this matchup. They'll definitely want to regroup as Savaglio roars down the wing into the zone. Going on an adventure as he takes it back to the point. Savaglio on goal, save made by Hintz. Savaglio loses it right there on the curl and drag attempt. And it's further taken back by Blake Belt. Belt, and a chance, score! How about that, Blake Belt? How quickly the narrative can change in just seconds. Now we'll wait and see if this is the kickstarter to an ultimate comeback by the Tigers, with Belt delivering the big goal right there to wake up Northport Huntington in the second period. Now down by 3. This one gets sent all the way down to the end boards, icing waved off. It benefits James Clifford, who gets there first and almost connects with Mangano in the process. Mangano in front, score! Hobbs! And the Patriots answer back, 6-2. So instead of a timeout, it's going to be a goalie change that will be strategized by the Tigers. Haley Martin in goal now for Evan Schubert as Ryan Hobbs picks up his second goal of the contest. Agafonov. Across, Savaglio couldn't finish it off there. Agafonov. Backhand try, score! Off the post and in! Gorgeous finish in front by Michael Agafonov. Back and forth we go. What was once a 4-goal game is now back to a 3-goal game. But the goal by Michael Agafonov, him along with Billy Collins and Robert Savaglio appearing in this contest just as the second period got started. Beckman controlling before relinquishing it to the Patriots once more. Now it's James Clifford back on the attack. Mangano charging to the net, and it gets finished wide. Rebound in front. Score! It's seventh heaven for Ward Melville. That one got jabbed home by Jake Mangano, who this time will get credited for the goal. He almost scored back in the early moments of the first period. And here's a chance for the Tigers. They try to continue the trend of answering back quickly. Ioannidis on net, pad save made by Hintz. Agafonov, Collins gives it up there to Mangano. Mangano charging in with steam. Jake Mangano feeds it across in front. Oh! Unbelievable pad save by Haley Martin. Savaglio forced into the boards by Mangano. Sarah. Clifford back in on the attack. Fans on the shot there. Now has to backtrack just a bit. Able to find Bendelowitz. Bendelowitz loses control of it, and Caruso couldn't dish it out. Now he gets it back again, and Norris will nudge it ahead, but it's intercepted by Bendelowitz. Or gets immediately relinquished back to the Patriots. Both teams trading quick possessions. A game of inches is what it's been. Bendelowitz in front, pad save made by Martin. Caruso, JT Caruso, couldn't dangle past DePaula there. Ortiz gets it across. Boucher couldn't kick it forward. And DePaula will reset again. DePaula able to dance free from Caruso. He gets it over to Breslin. Breslin, look out! Takes a hit right there by Brown. Here's Boucher, crisscrossing him with a chance, score! The 8th goal for the Patriots. Just a little under 4 minutes to play in the second. Ward Melville expands on their lead once again, stretching it now to 5. Ioannidis couldn't chip that one out fully. Mangano in front, Hobbs backhand finish, wouldn't go there. Agafonov able to locate it. Switching gears the other way. Michael Agafonov dangling through his legs under heavy pressure by DePaula. Hobbs trying to steal it back, which he does. Feeds it ahead, but it misconnects as he was looking for Mangano. Offside signaled here, and this allows Northport Huntington to bust their way in. Savaglio gets by one. Robert Savaglio! Crashing hard into the net. And he is shaken up. And a whole lot of discomfort as he tried to make the play happen on his own. And luckily for the Tigers, he is okay, but now you have to wonder what the status is for the rest of this game and going forward for Savaglio, because that was a hard hit into the post for number 13. Visibly shaken up, able to get to the bench under his own power, but he is obviously in a certain amount of pain. As now there's going to be a switch in nets as they get rid of the old goal and will most likely bring in the new goal just based on the referee pushing it off the ice, and so there's going to be the change there made. And this allows both teams to get a chance to strategize, as neither head coaches have taken advantage of the timeouts. Let's take a look back at this. Absolutely fantastic save by the Tigers netminder. Able to get across and explode with her right leg to make the pad stop on the Patriots' Ryan Hobbs. That was just before Ward Melville capitalized once again. With Boucher picking up the team's 8th goal of the contest, and where everything stands, this is all the names of the scores from the Patriots here in this contest. Tyler DePaula with 3. Ryan Hobbs, 2. So that makes 5. Then on top of that, Daniel Ortiz scored. Thomas Boucher. And Jake Mangano. Those are your goal scorers from today's contest for the Patriots, as Northport Huntington has only been able to put home 3 each. 1 goal scorer each. Each done once by a different goal scorer. Starting with JT Caruso executing for his first goal at the varsity level, and followed up by goals from Blake Belt. Now it's Michael Gaffinoff charging in with a chance, and he's denied there. So there is a change in scenery, which is a very rare occurrence, as both teams have traded places before the period even expires. So Haley Martin now positioned to where she would have started in the 3rd period. And actually, we're being told that that little brief repair to the nets, or replacement of the nets, led to the beginning of the 3rd period. Whoa! Holy mackerel. Again, Haley Martin. That time with the split save as the puck came off the boards. So this is indeed the 3rd period, and so I'm going to make the quick adjustment here. Spikes this one off the wall. Gaffinoff. Now Caruso with a chance. JT Caruso. Save made, rebound. Held up by Hintz. quick whistle here, and we'll do it again. Casera. Anthony Casera floats this one in deep. Ioannidis on the receiving end for the Tigers. They try to avoid damage in their zone. Trailing by 5 as Casera floats it in once more. Belt able to extricate from the pressure being given to him by the Patriots. Now he's on the back ends while Savaglio handles business up ahead. Savaglio firing, save made, and Chris Hintz lost sight of it for a split second, but the cover-up is eventually made. Gafanov off the draw in front, Collins, and it's stopped by Hintz. This one gets cleared out by the Patriots as the Tigers attempt to reset quickly. Gafanov shouldered off there. Beckman couldn't steer it back in front to Gafanov. Now he gets it back. Battling Breslin near the half wall. Patriots trying to exit out carefully. Here they come. Bendelowitz back on the hunt. Peter Bendelowitz squeaking his way by, and it's canceled out by Martin. Shot from the point, blocked there by Beckman. And Bendelowitz in a little spin cycle down low as Belt comes up with the possession, able to deal it ahead, and Gafanov, his momentum deteriorates as he couldn't dance his way by Breslin. Daniel Breslin gets it in front. Bendelowitz denied there off the stick of Martin. Billy Collins with a Gafanov. Firing, save made by Hintz. Tigers motoring back in. Gafanov feeds it across and couldn't be finished off there by Caruso. And Bendelowitz trying to nudge it forward. Savaglio in pursuit. He has to retreat as he couldn't find the lane to escape in. Gafanov curls away from pressure down low. Deals it over to Savaglio. It's dealt across, and Ioannidis almost misplays it as Caruso spikes this one further into the end boards. Savaglio. Now Gafanov. Savaglio blockered away by Hintz. Bogish. Back the other way. Christian Bogish. It's a man along the wing charging in front of the net. Bogish. Forced into the boards there. Everyone coming together. Savaglio throws a hit against Bogish. Caruso. A little maneuver to escape out of the zone, and here comes Collins. Gafanov. Spikes it, but couldn't get it in front. Gafanov deals it back towards the top. This one sent just wide off the stick of Belt. Michael Gafanov across maneuver and slipped off his stick before he can even execute it. It was close there. Puck had other ideas though. Belt finds a Gafanov, and this one slips off the toe end of the blade for a Gafanov, and it allows Ortiz with chance. Another big stop made by Haley Martin. Here comes Michael Gafanov charging in. Big defensive play to negate the Tigers' scoring chance by Tyler DePaula. "11 minutes to go now in this abbreviated third period, which began after Robert Savaglio crashed into the post driving towards the net in the late moments of the second period. Instead of finishing it up, the referees decided that the nets being switched was enough to take time away from the clock in the second for them to just jump right to the third period. This one gets chipped out of the zone. Ortiz busting in. He sent it wide. Anderson was in the trailer. Savaglio in the zone. Savaglio slamming on the brakes, being hounded aggressively down low by DePaula. Tyler DePaula doing his job at keeping the Tigers at bay. DePaula escaping ahead. Tyler DePaula brings it off the post as he comes close to connecting with number 4. Savaglio couldn't get it over to Collins in time as he got forced into the boards by Tyler DePaula, and Savaglio, exhausted as anyone. Martin pouncing on that one before it breaks free again. 9 minutes to go in the third period. Northport, Huntington trying to set something up so they can respond the other way. And here they come. 2-on-1 Junior Islanders. And the save is made by Hintz on Collins. Hobbs crisscrossing. Hobbs in front. Megano! Another excellent stop by Martin as she robs the Patriots once again. Mangano, Clifford swings it back to the point. Sent on over, Casera steps into one, and it gets fired wide. Goes right back into the hands of the Tigers. Michael Gafanov charging after it, finds Collins. Score! Junior Islanders magic. Billy Collins off a ridiculous assist by Michael Gafanov. The deficit cut down to 4. As the intensity continues to pick up as we get near the end of this contest, but with still a lot of time left to be played. Bogish as Martin creeps out of the crease just a little bit. And Allowitz knocked down to the ice there by Brown. Caruso trying to force it out. Boucher makes the keep. Dancing through his legs, gets it in front, score! And right back in a hurry, the Patriots respond. Second goal of the game for Boucher. He joins the list of players on this Patriots team to have picked up multiple goals in this one contest. Him and Hobbs, both with a pair, while Tyler DePaula sits alone with 3. This 9-4 contest that the Patriots have put on against the Tigers. Savaglio answering back, and it got blocked by the sliding DePaula. Gaffinoff right after it. Now Savaglio takes a hold of the possession, firing on goal, and a save is made by Hintz. 7 minutes remaining here in the third. Mendel. This one gets sent out of the zone, and it will go for icing. Off the draw, and it's stolen away by Ryan Hobbs. Hobbs. Save made again by Haley Martin. And almost led to the Tigers responding the other way on behalf of their heroic netminder, who has just been playing out of her mind in this one contest. Sarah. Now Savaglio patiently entering the zone. Savaglio delaying. Savaglio draws the penalty. Gaffinoff. Tossed on goal. Save made in front by Chris Hintz. Back in position as the whistle blows. Another penalty committed by the Patriots. Their first in a while, though. However, it comes in the late moments of this third period. A long third period. Our first time out of the contest is called. See if that strategy implemented. That brief timeout pays off. Chance from the top, negated off the block in front. Couldn't be cleared out by the Patriots. Another chance, and gets sent wide off the stick of Savaglio. Gaffinoff tried to chip it across. Savaglio able to make the keep. Gaffinoff back to the point. Collins in front. Save made there by Hintz. Billy Collins back to Ryan Collins. Over to Gaffinoff. Gaffinoff in front. Savaglio and towards the net. Score! And the power play converts for the Tigers. With Blake Belt putting home the goal. Too many replays to keep track of between all 14 goals scored in this one contest, along with the many amazing saves made by Haley Martin of the Tigers. Score! A blistering bullet by Michael Agafonov. And the lead is cut down to 3. Michael Agafonov exploding into that clap bomb. It's a 9-6 game as the Tigers deliver 2 enormous back-to-back goals. And again, Agafonov left hanging in front, looking to get another one as this one gets soared to the other side. Collins gives it up to the Patriots. Michael Agafonov trying to spike it free as this one finds the stick of Collins. Billy Collins sending it wide. Now Ryan Collins pinches in there to keep it in the zone. Collins fans on the shot, gets it back though, but it inadvertently knocks it out of the zone, but Savaglio has control of it. Sauced over to Ryan Collins, who finds Agafonov. Now Billy Collins tries to progress forward, but it's impeded by the Patriots and James Clifford finding Hobbs, but he couldn't connect there. Agafonov in, save made, rebound, Beckman denied on the second opportunity as Agafonov couldn't stuff it home on the third try. Collins, save made again by Hintz, and play is stopped. As we approach the witching hour of this Sunday showdown on October the 16th of 2022, with Ward Melville just a little under 4 minutes from picking up their first victory of the season in game number 6. As this one gets deflected out of play. Beckman couldn't stuff it home behind his back with that backhand try. Scolaro with the faded numbers on his back as Bentalowitz charges into the zone. Couldn't get by the defense there to Paula. Now Bogusz twists it back into the zone. the head. Collins gets by Breslin. He's got a Gafanov on the other wing, but Collins is denied by Hintz. Gafanov puts it back out in front, or pardon me, that was Collins once more. Savaglio able to keep it in the zone. Savaglio tosses it near the goal. Collins couldn't stuff it in front, and Gafanov sent it over the net. Net empty. 6 on 5. Collins through traffic. Sliding stop made by Hintz. Gafanov. Now Collins. Billy Collins tried to put it back out in front, and this is going to result in a clear by the Patriots, but it goes for icing as that one almost pinballed off the wall and in towards the net. Missed just by a few inches, by a few feet, I should say. Gafanov, Collins, Savaglio, Belt, Beckman, Collins at the point, as that one couldn't be jabbed home by Beckman. Ryan Collins makes the keep at the top. Savaglio and Collins playing catch. This one sent in front, but it goes wide. Mangano locating it and able to dish it out, finding a streaking Ryan Hobbs with a hat-trick empty netter in sight, but he misses wide. Hobbs battling hard against Ryan Collins. Ryan Hobbs couldn't get the empty net on the second try. Tigers able to stave off two big chances to put it home by the Patriots as Billy Collins makes his way back into the zone. Collins couldn't send it out in front. Score! And there's another one for Gafanov. The lead now cut down to 2. The time is running out for the Tigers. Another 6-on-5 opportunity to get even with the Patriots. Another chance denied in front off the pad of Hintz. Net's still empty for the Tigers. Ryan Collins, Savaglio fires, save made by Chris Hintz. And a round of applause for the heroic Freeport Arrows product. 16 goals all together in this one. As we are about to embark on the final minute of play in the regulation. Gafanov! Another big stop in front by Chris Hintz. And more jostling inside the zone as this one gets cleared out. But it didn't make its way far into the Tigers' territory. Here's Gafanov. Back in. Gafanov trying to light the spark for the Tigers to make a big difference in the late moments of this contest. Half a minute to go now in regulation. Savaglio makes his way back into the zone, loses control of it, and this one will be touched up for icing. 24 seconds to go. In an intense hockey game. DePaula, Collins at the top, has Caruso on the left. Another chance in front. This one ricochets off a stick, but Caruso has it, getting it over to Collins. It's blocked by Mangano. 5 seconds to go. intercepted, hat-trick chance, wide, and this unbelievable Sunday showdown concludes with the Ward Melville Patriots going home with their first win of the season. Nine to 7 the final in a game that had everything. 16 goals. Stellar goaltending. A hat trick by Tyler DePaula. A late game eruption by the Tigers. And drama all the way till the very ends. And now we say goodbye because we got to get home. It's dinner time. And we'll be back here for more hockey beginning tomorrow night on the one and only LI Sports Network, your home for all things hockey. Mike Calandra, Frank Potato saying so long, good night. Thank you for watching.